my brothers and sisters. Today I want to share a few words about a very beautiful truth. Christ always accepts the faith that trusts in Him. When we are surrounded by difficulties, when darkness covers our lives, our only support is our faith. Christ's love and compassion are boundless. He never rejects a heart that truly believes in Him. When we trust Christ with complete surrender, that very faith becomes a source of strength for us. Christ accepts us despite our weaknesses. He illuminates our faith with His light and gives us new direction. Therefore, no matter the circumstances, we must keep our faith strong, because Christ never lets the faith that depends on Him go in vain. Do not be yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship can righteousness have with unrighteousness? Or what communion can light have with darkness? This verse points us toward a profound truth of life. Just as a farmer cannot yoke two oxen pulling in opposite directions, likewise a believer and an unbeliever cannot walk together on the same path. The foundation of righteousness is truth, love, and loyalty to God, whereas unrighteousness turns away from these values. Just as light and darkness cannot dwell together, we must also be cautious about the people and ideas we connect ourselves with. It is essential that we choose companions who support our faith, our ideals, and our purpose. We must surely show love and compassion, but we must not compromise on our faith and principles. Our path must always be one of truth and light, so that not only our own lives are illuminated, but we may also become an example for others. Jesus said to them, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty." In this verse, Jesus Christ explains to us that beyond our physical needs, there is a deeper hunger and thirst within our souls, a hunger for love, truth, peace, and salvation. And only He, who is the source of life, Jesus Christ Himself, can satisfy this spiritual hunger. When we come to Him, when we believe in Him, He gives us life that never ends. His love, His compassion, and His presence fill our hearts. Then we no longer need to seek satisfaction in the fleeting things of the world, for we have found true life. Therefore, let us also accept Jesus into our lives, trust in Him, and experience the peace and joy that only He can give. Grace means that God already loves us as much as an infinite God possibly can. This sentence profoundly teaches us that God's love is not based on our worthiness or efforts. This love has already been given to us, unconditionally and without limits. The love of the infinite God is not hindered by our weaknesses, our sins, or our failures. He loves us fully just as we are, in our present state. This is grace, indescribable mercy, freely given favor, and everlasting love. When we truly accept this truth in our hearts, our lives are transformed. We experience inner security, peace, and gratitude. We realize that we do not have to earn love, we simply have to receive it by faith. Let us all give thanks for God's precious grace and strive to share it with others in our lives. Today, I come before you to share my thoughts on a very important topic: faith and works. Faith and works are bound together in one bundle. Just as the soul and body are connected, so too are faith and works. One who obeys God's commands not only trusts in God, but also follows His instructions. True faith is the one that is manifested in works. If there are only words of faith but no actions in life, then that faith is hollow. Similarly, if someone performs works but lacks faith behind them, those works become aimless. What is without faith remains inactive, and what is without works is merely imagination. Therefore, we must strengthen our faith with works and sanctify our works with faith. This is the true path of life: works inspired by faith, and faith strengthened by works. When faith and works are harmonized, they create a life that is both purposeful and fulfilling. Faith is the foundation, the driving force that inspires us to act according to God's will. It gives us the vision, the direction, and the strength to carry out good works. But works, in turn, give life to faith. They are the outward expression of the inward transformation that faith brings. In the absence of works, faith remains an abstract idea, a concept that cannot touch the world around us. It is through our actions, our kindness, our generosity, our service, our obedience, that the world can see the reality of our faith. Likewise, works without faith are hollow, often motivated by personal gain or external approval, rather than by a genuine desire to honor God. Thus, our lives must be a reflection of both faith and works. We must strive to cultivate a faith that compels us to serve, to act justly, and to love mercifully. At the same time, our works must be rooted in a deep and abiding trust in God's plan for us, trusting that He will guide us in every step. As we journey through life, let us always remember that true faith is not passive. It is an active, living force that drives us to love, to help, to forgive, and to make the world a better place. And let us ensure that every work we do is a testament to the faith that lives in our hearts. If you want to see more videos like this, just press the subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Wishing you and your loved ones lots of good wishes. See you next time.